Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This time, instead of the debunks I done last time, I'm going to show a debate that I won. So, this guy says only man can kill SMG4 Mario. So then it gets into a debate. I show this scan of Mario, let me find the clip. Literally him ripping through reality, which would be 4-dimensional. This guy says Metro Man solo. I say to get Omni-Man past Planetary, which he didn't even do. I was in this debate. He didn't even show any scans or anything. His whole argument was just believe me, bro. Like, this guy just was in like a debate, and he didn't even show proof for any of his, and I show proof for my stuff, like Mario blowing up the solar system. Blatant solar system feat. And then he just says stuff. And then here's my Outerversal Toad scan. So I know some of you probably seen my community post where I said there's like 6 to 8 layers into Boundless for SMG4, and I show an Outerversal feat bare minimum, which I'll explain why it would be. I'll just say this, since I know some of you can't bother reading. This generation is cooked for a reason. So Toad is able to, well, one-shot Luke, and there's even a link to it, but it got taken down, I think. I don't know how, but like this is basically the only evidence of this, but it is showing like things, and I can send you guys the website in case you want to go look for yourself. It is really just not there, even though yeah. I think I showed the wrong image though. I think I did. Yeah. So I think I should show you guys a different image on the thing. I'll probably put it on screen if I could bother editing this video. But basically, Toad is able to knock out an on-guard Luke, who basically views the verse as fictional. So that would be high reversal. No, not high hyper. I'm an idiot. I don't know where this scales, but the next part I know where it scales. So Bandy's universe is canon because Mario's able to enter the great beyond and meet Nathaniel Bandy, and Nathaniel Bandy would then have his like thing to be canon, with Nathaniel Bandy going into like a simulation of sorts and then seeing the Smash Bros verse, and it's stated by Carl that they're in the title screen and they're shown as me. They're shown as like me characters because they're like characters in the verse. So Rob is able to play a game with them in it. So it would infinitely transcend that and then view it as fiction. Like, infinitely. And since Toad is able to knock out someone who can view this versus fiction, that would be a universal bare minimum. You can get higher, but I don't know. And I don't really want to add too much to this video because I just want to show what he argues against this. Spoiler alert, absolutely nothing. And I know it says that the guy is nerd reacting even though he wasn't. He was literally nerd reacting for the whole thing. I can literally go to this. I think I sent it here in the, yeah, you send in edits and stuff. We were debating this guy. Yeah, look, he literally nerd reacted my message. This is not edited or anything. Those two emotes, those are from the Discord, but I can't send them because I'm muted for stuff. And if you scroll down again, he doesn't really prove that this is false. He doesn't even argue against it. He doesn't even read it. Like, I have to send, yeah, How am I the nerd when you wrote a whole essay on why Toad negs? He literally just ignores this, even though we're in a debate, we have to show proof of stuff. And this is blatant proof. Although you could argue this isn't proof, this is literally proof of Toad being Outerversal. And if you think this is false, I will literally make a video on it if you want. But I'll be like, I don't know. Yeah, so any ranged OP character, solos, yada yada yada, straight yapping. Yes, Toad can transcend reality. I read it. He claims to have read it, yet that brings up stuff that are far weaker. Is he also left his own universe? How would leaving your own universe scale you anywhere? Like, if I left a space, like if I went past, like off my planet, I don't scale to the planet, I just scale to me. If I can destroy it, then yeah, that would be the case. But it doesn't. It would just scale infinite speed if the universe is infinite, which I say here. And he says Gmod player of God mode and admin gun solos. Doesn't really prove this. I slam him with one video of the creative mode, which can scale to a bunch of things. And scrolling down, this is just off the debate, so he just skips the whole thing. This is the only dude. I respect this dude. He literally is the only one who said proof. But to be honest, this is like a Uni Plus. Uni Plus Popeye feet. Doesn't even show him taking him down, I don't think. I think it's just in. Yeah, so he doesn't even debate me on it. He doesn't even debate SML over SMG4. I literally debunked the verse. And even if you want a highball, you can only rank it to like Outerversal, which is good, but not good, that good against the verse. When Toad literally scales Outer. So I sent it again, because this guy wanted to know what Toad can do. So I just sent this, so we can read it and know what Toad is capable of. What's your arguments against the SML characters? Multi-plus, although this dude scales higher. This is just a friend of mine who joined the thing to see how the debate was. This guy says that despite showing literal proof earlier about all the other stuff, he doesn't even show proof of Yogg-Sothoth being existence itself. And he says Yogg-Sothoth solos whatever you're yapping about. So, I'm just saying, I'll get to this later. I'm just doing this. Yogg-Sothoth is immeasurable as yada yada yada. I will literally link a video in the description that proves it. And he's around the level of Jump Force Goku, but God Fusion Negs, because that's just facts. If you want to debate me on it, you can debate me on it. There's my Discord. Username changed. I forgot to thin. So he says he's existence himself, even though he's not. I mean, he is, but like he hasn't proved it. But then he says like he's all a fiction. And he doesn't even prove this. And going back to the message earlier, this is probably the worst thing by far in this whole debate of SMG4. Just thin. Cyrano then wipes the floor with Mario. Literally ignores everything I've said. He doesn't even... This argument he says why is insanely dumb. Like, I respect this dude, but like... He says that Cyril's whole meme is that she's the best. says this, doesn't even prove it. Well, actually, he did prove it. Doesn't even prove this image is canon. He could have literally made it himself. I can literally make this image right now. I can, like, make this image one-to-one recreation right now. It's just... I don't know what to say. If a character exists, is made out of yolks of off. So I'm basically just, like, 1v2 in these people in a debate on Jump Force Goku versus Yogg-Sothoth and Sinnoh plus Invincible versus Finn. Sends this, doesn't even prove it's canon, and I don't even know what this even means, because I don't speak Japanese, so he has to show the Finn. It isn't biased if it's already true, yada yada yada. Didn't even prove it's true, just saying it is, yada yada yada. Doesn't even prove, it's just a random image. I can literally make this right now. I can go on my Nintendo Switch, go on the Japanese text, type it out, and just make this image. This image is easy to make. You can literally fake it. And then this person says Baldy Solos because he calculated the thing. So it just says to read scan about Toad being Outerversal. He gets negged by SMG4 Baldy. Let me just download this. Alright. So it says stop overscaling SMG4 Mario. Got filled by Springtrap at one point. And for the first time in God knows how long. Oh wait, yeah, Firepug clone. Yeah, this is literally just a Firepug clone. He just can't cope. No, he's coping. Mad copium. I saw the old days of SMG4. So he says in this episode, Mario goes ass washed. Doesn't even prove this is like Mario, even though it literally looks like. I've seen like the tier lists and all that. These two Marios, as far as I know, are completely different, except like design. And even then, even if like they were the same, I mean, it's for the plot. Because Mario can still get washed. It's the same thing with like literally every other character in fiction. Goku, I can go on and on. And even if Mario scaled to Springtrap, it would be high uni or below, which I can prove why Springtrap could be higher uni. But I don't know. Doesn't really prove it because it's unnecessary. Well, look at this logic. If Mario was in the Outerverse, the plot would make it so that Sinnoh wins. No, it wouldn't, because Mario has plot manipulation. I literally send this for the 1000th time. No, read this shit, bruh. He doesn't even know who Luke is. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He says he's watched the old days of SMG4, yet doesn't even know who the creator is. So... yeah, me and this guy confused as hell. He says he's seen old SMG4, yet doesn't even know the creator. Lucas, the creator of SMG4, and created the entire cosmology. It literally says in the scan, I think. Yeah, Master Hand's powers are fiction compared to Luke. Luke views SMG4 verse as a simulation and lives in a different reality from it. He puppets the verse and views it as fiction. It literally says right here. And I can send the thing. Yeah, he just says Luke is literally just SMG4. Which I can prove. I can prove this, by the way. Like, there's like a few scans. And I got some proof recently. He literally goes on character.ai to say that Luke is not viewing the verse as fiction. This is actually wild. And it says, because his name is... oh my god, I'm about to die. Luke doesn't count, he's a basic human, but he views the verse as fiction. I literally say it in the scan, and there's literally proof within the scan. This is funny. This is just funny. This is funny. Oh my. You can make random ass jokes in episodes count as feats. Since I didn't scale the SMG4 cosmology, SMG4's Goku level, whatever that means. I mean the show Meki had. I literally send this episode, which to recap to people who haven't watched it. Basically, yeah, the Meki Plus runs through random universes or multiverses. So yeah, it's a funny little video. It's just a Meki Plus running through different universes or realities. It's a funny video. He says the designs are ass, even though that's not really the debate. He literally just starts changing topic. Except this. Final lost one part, but single still negs. Literally ignores everything I've said. I didn't even know he messaged. But this is also another friend. Which what fee? Doesn't even say, I don't think. Massive low ball, because he says Mario's low complex. Which we discussed in GC. This Japanese, it's canon. I want to tell you, to the people watching this video, just because there's like a different language of text doesn't automatically make it canon. You would have to prove why it's canon to the universe. Because I can just say that, oh, I write some Japanese writing of Ethan's universe and put art and say, oh, it's automatically canon to Dragon Ball, even though it's not. Which I can prove. Literally just a random image I can recreate. I can get like a PNG of this, a PNG of the Earth on fire. Get this, bam. And he literally says it isn't even canon. He literally just admitted it. Like, I know it looks like I'm just bullying this guy, but I'm not toxic for our debates. I'm just saying, Toad is outer. And with one scan, I read it, it didn't prove shit. He literally never even read the scan. It literally shows Rob just playing this and then viewing this as just a game on a TV, I think. It's literally a TV. No one can prove me wrong. That's a TV. Look at this. And although you can argue, oh, the Mii's aren't on the thing. Mii's are in the game as playable characters. Y'all can't prove me wrong. It's literally in the game. You can literally just... Mii's in Smash Bros. Customizable fighters in Super Smash Bros. 4. Mii's under the name of Mii Fighters are customizable fighters in Super Smash Bros. 4. Ultimate has all these. It says this solos. Yeah, we basically neg this person. He just goes on and on and on about stuff. It doesn't even prove. He literally sends just a random edit. I'll just... Look, it's just edit. It's just an edit. No proof. No nothing. Here's my proof. This guy wins. And then he finally says I won. After all of that. There. This guy is actually hilarious. This guy's funny. I don't want you guys to go harass him or whatever, because that's not what this video is just trying to do. I'm just trying to show, like, just a recent debate I've had. I know I sounded a bit toxic throughout this video, but I really just want to say, if he did, like, what he did earlier with another character, and then we go back to where it was, because it's somewhere around this. If he just shown proof throughout all of his arguments, then I would have probably like believed him. Like I'd still say SMG4 solos, but like there'd be proof. He didn't show this. Neither did the other dude for the Outerversal scans. So I just send this video. Yeah, these people are hilarious. SMG4 downplayers are so funny. They are actually funny. This is funny. And then he says this. His literally existence himself doesn't even prove this. I know I'm scrolling up and just recapped on the like still. I send this like 5 times, and they just make this whole debate. Like he sends like 5 things, and I just use that scan, and he loses. If he just shown proof, like he does for this, of Soldier Boy tanking, and like I won't play, but like he's literally like yeah, he explodes and then he thing. And he tanks it. Which although it didn't prove how he tanks it, like it's believable. And then this is just another debate on Rinky versus no spinach. Popeye with spinach is like uni plus. Or maybe even higher. Like you can best rank it to multiversal. If you want to debate me on it, then you can show me scans and stuff. So I'm just gonna end off this video with
This is a
SMG4 flying away.